Yo, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, MGK fans, welcome in. This is my first, ignore my dog. Fuck. Shut up. Just kidding, they're outside, can't hear me. This is my first MGK rap album since Hotel Diablo. And I haven't honestly listened to Hotel Diablo in like probably 2-3 years at this point. I've been mad anticipatory and mad excited for this album, or a album from MGK that's rap, because obviously he did the punk thing for a while. I fucked with the first album, fucked with the second album, didn't have as much replay value as the first album for me, unfortunately. And I thought 3 albums in the same punk type shit would have been a little much. So I'm glad that we're kind of like, I wouldn't say necessarily phasing out, because Trippie Redd is kind of like, I guess, emo punk rap. I don't even know how the fuck you would categorize Trippie Redd, but I'm excited. Also kind of not skeptical, but very, how's this gonna sound? Because I'm normally not a huge fan of Trippie sound, and he's half of the fucking equation right here. And on top of that, I will say, I don't know if you're watching this, MGK, hate the album title, hate the EP title, genre sad boy. We're 30, my boy, you know? Even my dog doesn't like it. That's why she's barking up a storm out there. Sad boy is not what we can call ourselves anymore. We're sad men at this point. Seek help. Get to betterhelp.com/TheThirdErnest. 10% off your first psychiatry visit. Lying, that doesn't exist, but that'd be dope. Either way, guys, follow us over on Patreon. This thing will be in full on Patreon. I don't even know if this video is individual. It might not be, just because this is part of an album review. We're doing our album review live. As you can see, we are in front of a studio audience. This is where we do all of our album reviews. Consider joining in. And if you can't join in, or you don't want to join in, or you want to see it after the fact, you want to see the full stream, it's always available on Patreon. I think it's $5 for every single album review that I've ever done in full on the Patreon. But other than that, I started off Lost Boys, MGK, Trippie Redd. See what we got going on.
I guess I lost my life again. It's just one of those nights again. No one wants their life to end. Drowning out in a life of sin. I guess I lost my life again. It's just one of those nights again. No one wants their life to end. Drowning out in a life of sin.
Melody is fire. Melody's fire, but for some reason I can't escape the thought of XXXTentacion. Like, that's all that I hear when I hear this style of rap. But yeah, melody's nice. Trippie Redd's voice right here is actually solid, but we're like in a very low register, so it's just there. It's gas so far. Kind of sounds like Kid Leroy too.
Bloodshot, blue eyes. I recorded 2 tonight. One is for all those I love. This one's for the suicide. Everything is blue inside. Everyone ain't you and I. People won't say how they feel about you until you die. Everything's cinematic. Protagonist catches a bad habit. By the end, he's a damn addict. Leave him guess and make a sequel. Let everyone say that it wasn't as good as the first, and they lost a damn magic. Y'all being pragmatic. Bitch, I'm illmatic.
Ooh. I take back everything that I just said in the intro. Oh, man. That's my bad, Machine Gun Kelly. I do fuck with your blackout tattoos, though. But also, I'm really good at my job. Didn't know that lyric existed.
Protagonist catches a bad habit. By the end, he's a damn addict. Leave him guess and make a sequel. Let everyone say that it wasn't as good as the first, and they lost a damn magic. Y'all being pragmatic. Bitch, I'm illmatic. I'm rich and still savage. I'm rich and I'm unhappy. I wish I was back in the days when I had a shitty shirt with my hat backwards. Now I'm alone in a vamp castle. I'm telling myself it's the last capsule. But why would I even want to be alive to see it with someone at Art Basel? So
I guess I lost my life again.
Real sad boy music type shit.
Those nights again.
He wasn't lying. The title wasn't wrong.
Their life to end. Drowning out in a life of sin. I guess I
like that. Drowning out in a life of sin. That's hard.
One of those nights again. No one wants their life to end. Drowning out in a life of sin.
That's nice, bro. Is this how the whole EP is? Like one verse each? It sets the tone real well for the album itself. Sets the tone well for what the theme of the album is. Yeah, it's just one of those like tortured artist type shits. I mean, this isn't going to be the first record that like it. This ain't going to be the last record like it, but they both do it really well. I mean, they don't do it well like they're acting, but they do it well in the sense that they make this music that is very catchy for feelings that they feel that other like rich artists who are sad and down in their life type shit. And while you may not be rich and sad, hopefully it helps to know that someone is rich and they're also sad. It's like, well, fuck. I mean, I wish I'd be happier if I had money. And then you listen to a song of somebody who has money and he's like, I'm sad as fuck too. I want to fucking off myself in a video game. So then it's like, oh, all right. Let me guess. This white dude right here is a therapist. If I had to put my fucking bottom dollar on it, this guy right here where my mouse is moving, this is Therapist Reacts. If I had to put my fucking dollar on it. Therapist reacts to MGK. Mexican American who has fake BetterHelp.com discount code reacts to MGK. 1 to 10 as an intro, but I think to set the tone for the album, it's like a solid 7.5, if that makes sense. It all depends. I always rate intros after I hear the full album because the intro sets the tone while it might not be like a fully, oh, this is a banger right from the get-go, which it is. It's catchy. But if it sets the tone and the rest of the albums follow suit, it's like, okay, that was a fire-ass intro, you know?
I'm not enough.
That's a nice 808.
Hope this wasn't fentanyl.
Hope this wasn't fentanyl. It's crazy.
It's always my fucking fault, but I don't wanna let go, let go.
Hey yo, fire.
Let go, let go.
Akira?
I'm suffering from
Beauty and the
boredom,
Breakdown?
I need a hit of euphoria. I'm stuck in Disturbia. I got this pain in my gut like a hernia. I got the jitters, they worrying. I don't take out, I just order in. Cross the Arizona border and ship across the sand like the Mandalorian. 21 days clean, I won't break a habit. 22 days later, I'm a fucking addict. I'm the real one, so I wait and got them tatted. Can't eat, can't sleep, life doesn't matter. Cultivated in the 7 layers, cause my family's cursed for 7 generations. In the numerology, I'm here to break it, but the voice inside of me won't entertain it. There's a part of me that stopped embracing any memories, so I'm trying to erase them. The medicine doing damage to my brain, cause the pain is too present. I'm trying to be vacant, up is and down is
the pain is too present. I'm trying to be vacant is crazy. This is nice. I do know that the criticism for MGK in this style of music is that he's old. Not old. He's, what is he, 30? Maybe 32, 31? I mean, if this is his fucking life, this is his life. It's sad. And you know for a fact that like this is who he is and this is the struggle that he's lived, you know, dealing with the drugs. You can never fucking drown out the depression you feel with drugs. That's never going to happen. That's not how it works. I can understand the lane of him being like 33, 34, like why are you still acting like this? But at the same time, he's like, you know, he's got a whole nother world of problems that we've never seen before. I always hate to bring up Eminem these days when it comes to Machine Gun Kelly, because I'm like trying to like separate these two. But Eminem just happens to be the most high profile artist that I can think of. That when he was literally in his 30s, he was doing the same shit, but he just wasn't rapping about it. Like the bro had to check himself in and out of rehab multiple times. He had to take a hiatus from music to get sober. He was gone from music from relapse to recovery. Like all that time he was in rehab. MGK is more so like, I'm going to be open about this shit. I mean, he's going to get hate. He's going to get criticism for the fact that he's rapping like this at the age that he is. But, you know, it's relatable to people.
Keeping me up at 2 a.m. I'm not enough. Hope this wasn't fentanyl.
Hope this wasn't fentanyl. See, like right there, it's 4 a.m. I'm nodding off. I hope this wasn't fentanyl. That's crazy. Because, like, imagine, like, nodding off and you thinking, damn, I hope this wasn't the fent because I might not wake up. That's wild.
Hope this wasn't fentanyl. Behind this camouflage, it's always my fucking fault, but I don't wanna let go, let go. I'm never gonna let go, let go.
I will say, what the fuck are those pants? What the fuck are these?
Let go.
That fade, that pan back and forth beauty in the breakdown was so crazy.
Baby, I won't let you go. I promise that I see right through the smoke. Loving you is not a joke. That's why I laugh at devilish hoes. Not a moment that we had, I would feel for it. Not a moment that we had, I would kill for it.
I will say, when it comes to Trippie, one of the things that I don't like about his performances, when he's recording this, he obviously has way more expression in his voice than what he has right here. Like, I feel like the vocal pattern and the vocal delivery and the energy in the voice doesn't match the way that he's acting in the music video. It's kind of like throwing me off a little bit low key. Man, it just sounds very like Kid Laroi to me. Like old Kid Laroi. Lyrical style.
Hide behind this camouflage. It's always my fucking fault, but I don't wanna let go.
Music video is kind of crazy, low key. Editing goes so hard. It's nice. And this is what I feel like about this collab, and I feel like this is going to be the sentiment the entire time. I'll say it when the music stops. I feel like the sentiment is going to be that it's nothing like groundbreaking or innovative, but it's going to work in the sense that like it already has its audience there, like Trippie's audience, MGK's audience, Kid Laroi's audience, Juice WRLD's audience. Like, this is the style of sound that has been created from these artists. It's going to fit right into the genre or the subgenre, quote unquote, of sad boy music. Yeah, it's not that it's bad at all. It's just that I know that like haters or people that are critical of MGK or Trippie Redd or anybody that's in this genre of music generally gets the same criticism amongst them. It's not like innovative, but it's a bop though. You know, that's all there is to it. I feel like the lead single to the album encapsulates the vibe and like the lyrical style. And oh shit, okay, this is the sound and this is the feelings that we're gonna get for the next 10 tracks. That one's a little more upbeat, but still lyrically just as sad. 1 to 10 on that one. That one's more listenable, like in terms of like repeat listens. Intros, especially the one that we got, it's not something that I would listen to all the time. This is probably gonna be more like a 7.5 if the first one was like 7. Time travel. Whose high pitch is that? That Trippie?
Yeah. When I die, I leave my chains on. While I'm alive, I roll it, light it, smoke it, get me high. But that's just how I brainstorm.
Ain't this what we made for? Light a blunt, jump on a cloud, and then I fly away, and I can make it rainstorm.
I've been up this day for chopping up cocaine more.
I do fuck with their vocal tone differences. Trippie is obviously much higher pitch, and MGK is much lower pitch. It like provides like a good roller coaster, up down, up down, up down. Shit's nice.
And I can make it rainstorm.
I've been up this day for chopping up cocaine more, pulling out in that rave car, pistol in the side door.
Hey.
What you feel alive for? This ain't what we cried for. This ain't what we died for. Keep a missile, that's my sidearm.
Leave out the crib and with a mask, got me feeling like Christian Bale. I gotta cross out the faces on pictures, cause everyone that'll end up in jail.
Hey.
This bitch from the back, but I won't say her name, cause I did not kiss and tell. No, they don't have a sin, but off the medicine, bitch, I might just give him hell.
Hey.
They gon' ride for this. They gon' die for this. Back outside with this.
Change your mind with this.
We gon' ride for this.
The cocking of the gun is so crazy as an instrumental piece.
Change your mind with this. Don't got time for this. I'm on mind for this.
Is there a beat drop?
Two-one-sided bitch. See both sides of shit.
It's for life with this. It's on sight with this. We got sights for this.
Here we go. Better drop.
When I die, put my gang on. They know where my grave going. Bury me back at Cleveland inside of the coffin, sleeping with the fangs on.
I don't know about the fang shit, but they know where my grave going is so fucking hard. Like when I die, you know that bitch is gonna be in Cleveland.
Got my stripes from this. When I die, I put my gang on. They know where my grave going. Bury me back at Cleveland inside of the carpet, sleeping with the fangs on.
I'm a real demon, keep a chainsaw. Might fuck this bitch with my chains on. Don't ever let the money change her. I was high as fuck in the ozone.
Is that demon chainsaw thing? Is that like an anime reference to Chainsaw Man? What's the name of that fucking anime that like popped off last year?
I might fuck this bitch with my chains on. Don't ever let the money change her. I was high as fuck in the ozone.
She was high as fuck off the unknown. She gon' blow like a trombone. We gon' let off the drum roll.
That's a basic bar.
That's a drum solo. Anemic with the shit, I heat up with the shit. I'm hitting like I'm Derek Jeter with the shit. I'm sleeping with the shit. I'm paranoid, keep me a reaper with the shit. They creeping with the shit. I'm geeking off the shit. I'm tweaking off the shit. I chop a line and then I eat it off a bitch. I'm mafioso with the meetings in this bitch. They praying I don't got my demons in this bitch.
Shawty fucking suck the semen off my dick. I'm a demon child.
Hey, yo.
Heathen in this bitch. They want the smoke, bring the heat like a bitch. Ice on my neck, turn the heat on, little bitch. I can start at the car with the kid of this shit. You ain't wanna be down while I agree to this shit. Fuck the world, want it all, I'm a greedy little bitch. Big Red got a sauce baked ziti, little bitch.
We gon' ride for this.
No beat drop is so fucking crazy.
Back outside with this.
Change your mind with this.
We gon' ride for this. They gon' die for this. Back outside with this.
Change your mind with this.
Yes. That's the way he fucking raps sometimes up there. See right there, he just did it.
It's on site with this. We got sights for this. Got my stripes from this.
That's nice. I do love albums and they have the back and forth shit, you know? I think that's why Drake did the one with 21. It just provides like you don't get tired of the same artist, the same mind, the same pen. Nice. See that right there? That's nice because I was guessing, like you said, I kept me guessing the whole time. I thought we were going to get a beat drop. Never did. But the flow did switch. And then the back and forth, what they got like 4 to 8 bars at a time each. Yeah, I mean, this is what keeps the music, at least between these two. This is what keeps it fresh. This is what keeps it fucking like an easy listen. 1, the back and forth, you don't get tired of them. 2, they're rappers, so they rap. And then 3, they're melodic. They both have decent singing voices. 1 to 10, time travel. I'm probably saying another 7.5. 7 is not a bad rating from me, guys, okay? In order for me to rate something 8, it has to generally be like super gas where I'm fucking falling out of my seat. And if it's any higher than 8, it needs to be like innovative. It needs to be innovative. It needs to be a change of pace for the artists themselves, or they got to just fucking rap their ass off. This is very chill. This is very like not safe in like a bad sense, but it's a very, we've been here before with these artists, and it's a good addition to their catalog. But it's not anything where I'm like, damn, this is fucking so new for them. You can think of like 7.5 from me on an album like this, where it's not like inventive or crazy, anything like that. That is basically like a 9-10. Let's keep going. We're already 4 fucking tracks in, if I'm not mistaken. I don't like this screen.
Wonder what makes me happy again. What the fuck makes me happier, friend?
See, this shit is nice because right here, I already know the lyrics are gonna be sad, obviously, but the sound and the vibe of the instrumental, I feel like we're frolicking through the fucking poppy field in The Wizard of Oz. Like, that's the vibe that I get right here. And then the lyrics come in and they're sad, so it's like that dichotomy between the sadness of the lyrics, but kind of also upbeat. Post Malone kind of also does that little like thing that same cognitive dissonance is like spread out. So I'm like, it makes me a little uncomfortable. It makes me more uncomfortable that the beat is actually like happy and bright and the lyrics are sad. Because if it was a sad lyric on a sad beat, it's like, oh, expected, bet.
Wonder what makes me happy again. What the fuck makes me happier, friend? Hope that I die with a happier end. Not a thing, not a ring can make me happier end. I know I struggle with drugs, and I know I struggle with love.
Hey.
Sometimes I'm sad as hell, and I'm not really happy to be here. Sometimes I'm mad as hell.
vocal stacking right here is hard. That shit is so gas. You see this fucking... Why are we whistling on this sad-ass song? It's like ignorance is bliss type shit. It's like I found my happy place at the bottom. The only reason the bottom is an unhappy place is because you know you can rise out of it, but haven't yet. If you've made yourself comfortable at the bottom, then we're fine down here, you know? Yeah, it fucking sucks, but we're vibing.
Hey, I got drugs, I don't need any friends. What a surprise, I'm feeling sick again. Dilated, trying to rock on the edge. Told myself I wouldn't do it again. So, if I can come back to you, then let's talk like I'm gone forever. I'd buy back the time with you I wasted. It's better late than never. We contrast. Tell the truth, without me you'll probably be better. With my last breath, inhale smoke and get high one last time, whatever. I know
it's nice, bro.
I struggle with drugs.
It's mad catchy.
I struggle with love.
Solid fucking hook.
Sometimes I'm sad.
Solid melody.
And I'm not really happy to be here. Sometimes I'm mad as hell. And I'm not really happy to be here.
I wasn't expecting this style of production on this album, if I'm being honest, so this is catching me off guard. This is probably my favorite song so far. Fire, bro. See, it's mad catchy. I already know the fucking melody. I already know the melody. It's a nice change of pace in the sound of the album. It's still sad. Still a sad song. And I'm glad that the album's only 10 tracks, because if it was more than 10 tracks, I think I would get tired of the depressing sound. I'm not depressed personally. You ever been around someone who's like exhausting to be around because it's always woe is me? Like if I had 18 tracks of that, I'd probably be like, time to put on fucking Mac Miller. He's sad, but I feel at peace with his music. 1 to 10 there. It's got to be like an 8, maybe even 8.5, because again, it was unexpected. Like it's getting those extra bonus points because it caught me by surprise.
Suddenly, I watched you decide I was gonna be. Summon me to the other side from this tragedy. Underneath,
yeah, bro, I like this production on his voice right here.
Hide it on the side, underneath. Kept it in disguise under me.
This is very Hotel Diablo to me.
No one on my side, it's only me.
Those hi-hats are so like...
Have you ever fucking cried in a limousine?
Those hi-hats are fire. Have you ever cried in a limousine? It's crazy.
I thought we had something special and ended up dead. Fucking ended up dead, damn. You were on my side, allegedly. Fell out with my guys cause of jealousy. I thought we was tight, but we enemies. Now it's on sight if you mention me. I flipped the switch and turned.
Yeah, bro, this is hard. This one's hard. This is now my new favorite. Oh, that glitch was hard.
Through the oceans, drowning in this drink that look like potions. This shit get me through the motions.
Drowning in this drink that look like potions is such a crazy way to say lean. It's such a crazy way to say I'm sipping on codeine because it's purple, like a purple potion.
This shit get me through the motions. Suddenly,
that's hard.
Summon me to the other side from this tragedy. Underneath, hide it on the side, underneath.
Gas.
Kept it in disguise under me. Everyone's alive except except for me.
Oh, I thought we were gonna get beat right out.
Except for me.
Damn, that one is way too short. And a minute 45? A minute 45 for that track? That's the best track on the album, okay? It's not like that's the one that's got me going. That's the shit that I like right there. Like if I'm part of any of this sad boy genre shit, like that's that vibe right there. Sad, but hard. The other ones have been sad and upbeat, sad and just fucking sad. But this one is like, okay, I'll jam this because even though I don't feel necessarily what they feel, the melody's fire, the beat goes hard. I'm gonna get a little bit of energy. That bass is gonna hit me in the chest. Yeah, that's a solid track. All right, that was like 8.5. I was like 8.5. I'm fucking with that one heavy. I don't know how they would top that on a song on an album about this subject matter, because you really can't have more than one of that style song, or else it doesn't hit the same. Could be wrong though.
Baby, fire and hell in my head, fire and hell in my bed. I'm feeling blue and half dead. Woke up sad, then I fuck. Woke up sad. Guess I'm happy when I'm sad as I'm probably cause I'm all alone. Don't even call me, leave a message at the tone. Yo, petty
Trippie's voice is so fire right now. What the fuck?
But my mind,
bro said singy songs. Oh, the pan on that hi-hat is insane.
But my mind, we'll be singing them today. But my mind, sing them anyway. But my mind, wanna hear it all play. Yeah.
Woke up sad.
808 is heavy.
I just saw my girl switch up.
Not
Woke
Megan.
up sad. Looking through the glass, I could see it's no love.
Like a guillotine, all the lines got cut, and I can't sleep, but my eyes both shut.
Like, I thought I was with you, but we always break up. Like, I got enemies and we can't make up.
Woke up sad, then I fuck. Woke up sad. Guess I'm happy when I'm sad as I fuck.
His voice is mad deep, yo. Like my voice is clear, like enunciates well, and it projects well, but his voice is deep and Trippie's high. Nice reverb, nice echo out.
Probably cause I'm all alone. Don't even call me, leave a message at the tone. Yo, petty ass turned me to the bone. This hurt, don't wanna even sing no singy songs.
Singy songs is so fucking funny to me, bro. Singy songs. I like that vibrato on the auto-tune too. This might be my favorite Trippie performance that I've ever heard. I was nervous going into the album because I'm not a huge fan of Trippie, so I was like, do I really want to hear him, or do I? Is he gonna fuck the songs up for me? Because I'm not a fan of him like that. And I've like gave him plenty of opportunity to like win me over with his music, but I just don't think that I'm his demographic. This is like this Trippie right here that maybe I just have overlooked, but I feel like this Trippie is different than what he normally is. It could also be that he's like a co-star, I guess you could say, on this album. So I'm not like growing sonically tired of him. Because if I had maybe like 10 tracks of just Trippie and the songs were 3.5, 4 minutes each, I would probably get a little Trippie trip-teagued, if I may. But yeah, I mean, it could be a combination. It could be a short EP, short songs, one verse from Trippie, more singing than normal than what I've in my mind from Trippie, and then we have MGK on top of it, and their vibes, they like link together really well. Pretty gas. These aren't misses. I don't think there's been a miss on the album at all. Would I go back and listen to all of these all the time? Maybe not so much, just because again, like I normally listen to the music that I am emotionally tied to, and I'm not emotionally tied to this level of basically drug addict depression. That's basically what this album is. Rich drug addict depression. But yeah, there's bangers on here that I definitely would never skip. Hiding in the Hills is so fire, like the hidden hills of Los Angeles. Hiding in the Hills, though.
I'm hiding in the hills, but that's not where I belong. I don't have no friends in this motherfucking room. When does all this end? I've been staying up till dawn, running by myself, but the devil came along. Yeah. Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it up, I'm trying to smoke. Posted in this cloud, it look like I'm turning to ghost.
Hey.
Got a lot of problems that I'm wearing on my soul, and I'm not good at talking, so I keep it to myself. Always been a loner, never had no one else. I like sipping even though it's bad for my health.
Vocal stacking right here is nice.
Cause we can't get no help. It keeps on multiplying all this pain that I felt. I'm fucking lonely since I lost the old me. Cause he died back then when you told me what this old me when you turn 40. Fuck no. And you're still hiding in the hills, but that's not where I belong.
This is gas, bro. This one is hard again.
When does all this end? I've been staying up till dawn, running by myself, but the devil came along.
I feel like this is a more subdued, less angry version of Hotel Diablo. Because Hotel Diablo was really dark, but it was mad aggressive. This is most definitely, again, more subdued, more calm, sad, but the aggression isn't there. So it's making it very like a euphoric listen versus an aggressive listen.
Running by myself, but the devil came along. Sing your favorite song, and I love it when they run. Chopper sing it at the ground. See me in the afterlife, never in your town. I'm never looking down, and my money ever back.
Like Jesus saved me, tryna play me, nigga playing C.
It won't be flies me, it won't be highs me.
Shit out of spice.
Your dumb is hard to see, my shit is sight. Do you wanna deal with me?
I'm not even gonna front to you right now. Trippie's doing his thing, right? But I kind of wish this was just all MGK's song. I kind of wish this was all MGK's song because I feel like his flow was better. This should have been a solo track for MGK. In the same way that like Drake had Middle of the Ocean solo track on the Her Loss album. Like if you're in the studio and you hear MGK drop the shit that he's dropping, that's when you as Trippie need to be like, this one's all you, my boy. You're kind of going stupid right now. It's not that Trippie Redd's bad. It's just that MGK was just top tier.
See, my shit is sight. Do you wanna deal with me? Got the sight. Do you wanna ride with me? Run through the air. I'm hiding in the hills, but that's not where I belong.
I think his voice fits better for this instrumental. I think because it's very like spacious, but really deep on the 808 side. I feel like his voice just floats on top of this beat.
Motherfucking room. When does all this end? I've been staying up till dawn, running by myself, but the devil came along. Hiding in the
running by myself till the devil came along.
I don't have no friends in this motherfucking room. When does all this end? I've been staying up till dawn, running by myself, but the devil came along.
That's a nice track, bro. Again, maybe one of my favorites on the album. And I'm not like, if Trippie Redd's part was so bad, I would knock points off for being like, damn, you ruined the fucking song. I don't know if I'll listen to it again because of Trippie. Trippie Redd was not bad. Like that is a repeat listen for me, 1000%. I just wish that either the song was longer so that MGK could have two verses, like MGK, Trippie, MGK again. Or we keep it at the length that it's at and it's just all MGK. I needed majority of that to be Machine Gun Kelly, 100%. But still a banger. That's still like an 8.5 for me, if I'm being honest. Again, I'll listen to it. Trippie wasn't like bad. It's just like, fuck, man. It's like the fucking shortstop came in after a 3 and out and you're like, hey, in the 5th inning, you're like, hey, I think you're throwing a no-hitter. Like, fuck, just let me work. He didn't ruin it, Trippie, but that's the only analogy I could come with as a baseball player. Yeah. No more.
Hey, I don't make friends no more. I don't take Xans no more. I can't pretend no more. These thoughts won't end no more.
I feel like I'm fucking underwater on this shit.
I'm not like them no more. I don't look up no more. Don't give a fuck no more. I'm in the ends right now. Devil's dens right now. Cardi lands right now. In death's
right now. Might sin right now. Nothing to give right now. Nothing to land right now. No one to call no more.
Not gonna lie, second half of the album is fucking, I don't know why, infinitely better than the first half. First half wasn't bad, but the second half is bringing it home. It's bringing the fucking heat, 100%. Second half is going so stupid.
No eating the mall no more. No skipping in halls no more. No getting in bras no more. No, I'm not the fall no more. Yeah, I want it all and more. The pain on my mind is sore, but I made the sky my floor.
Hey, I don't make friends no more. I don't take Xans no more. I can't pretend no more. These thoughts won't end no more. I don't do trends no more. I'm not like them no more. I don't look up no more. Don't give a fuck no more.
I'm off the grid right now. I'm stressing big right now. I'm smoking cigs right now. I'm off a fifth right now. I got my kid right now.
This kind of does feel very Hotel Diablo, this track.
Rich right now. I'm trying to live right now.
I hate that I grew up sad as a kid. Then I grew up and got sadder again. I hate that I couldn't say what I meant. I hate every interview that I did. Looking at life through a negative lens. Looking like, who are my negative friends? Pulling up late to the table again. Then they start asking for favors again. You can be Cain, I'll be Abel again. We can be brothers, we can't be friends. You'll take my heart and then break it again. Price on my head and I paid it again.
And I paid it again?
No more. I don't take Xans no more. I can't pretend no more. These thoughts won't end no more. I don't do trends no more. I'm not like them no more. I don't look up no more. Don't give a fuck no more. I don't make friends no more.
Fantano's gonna hate this shit.
No I can't pretend no more. These thoughts won't end no more.
Hey yo, Fantano's gonna give this shit like a 2.
Not like them no more. I don't look up no more. Don't give a fuck no more.
He gonna give this shit like a light 2. Anthony Smalltano here, in internet's busiest music nerd, and we got new MGK and Trippie Redd. Oh, I'm such a sad boy. I'm such a give me a fucking break. That's how Fantano's gonna be. I mean, but shit bangs. Shit bangs. I get it. Fantano's a music critic. He's supposed to be critical. You know, he has a very specific style of music that he likes. And this is not it. I can tell you that much. This is not it. If you are an MGK fan, please do not go into that Fantano rating thinking, hey, I really like this album. I think this is the one that changes his mind. Absolutely not. He might hate this more than fucking Laces. What was the name of that fucking album before Hotel Diablo? I like it. Lace Up. Close enough. I am fucking with this. Second half of the album. Is it Binge? Which one is the one that's unanimously not liked? I think it's Binge. I think that's the one that I'm thinking of. Lace Up is the one that is fire. Unanimously, most people like that one. And then Binge, most people hate that one. And then Hotel Diablo, like a cult favorite because of how like dark it was. And then we got Mainstream Seller on the other one. Yeah. Lace Up was the good one. Binge was the one that most people say you can go ahead and keep that one, my boy. All right, but this one right here, not MGK shouldn't have had that track by himself. I think that Trippie did his thing on there. But yeah, second half of the album is hitting more than the first half. I don't know if it's because the production is more what I expected. Like there's more like now we're getting 808s. It's not just a cappella. It's not just like the range of the instrumental is wider. I don't know what it is about the second half. The second half is hitting right now. 1 to 10 that joint. We're going 7.5. Let's keep going. Who did I call?
Where do I go from here? What do I know here? I want it all again. Who can I call again? Percocet crawl in my skin.
Everything is great without you. There's nothing to save if I'm here without you. I picked up the phone, now I'm finna dial you. You said you're alone, but I really doubt you.
I never had that, so if you put it in my vision, I'ma grab that.
Who the fuck is this?
Never been a nigga that them bitches laughed at.
It's Jid?
I just made $500,000 off an ass cap. If I'm running, then I'm winning.
Oh, it is Jid? Hell yeah. Love to see this. Damn, imagine everybody saying that MGK's ass and they love Jid and then Jid jumps on an MGK feature.
So if you put it in my vision, I'ma grab that. I never been a nigga that them bitches laughed at. I just made $500,000 off an ass cap. If If I'm running, then I'm winning in the last lap. She tried to push me to the limit, but I'm past that. I'm sipping liquor, feeling good, but shit is bad. Bad.
Where do I go from here?
Singing Jid is always fucking gas. I love the fact that he was singing more on his most recent album. His voice is like very unique. He's not like the strongest singer, but he can sing.
Where do I go from here? Who do I know here? I want it all again. Who can I call again? Percocet crawl in my skin.
Everything is great without you. There's nothing to save if I'm here without you.
Hey.
I picked up the phone and I'm finna dial you. You said you're alone, but I really doubt you.
Nothing special, so forgetful.
That synth rise is so nice.
Nothing special. You're nothing special. Nothing
Hey, Astrid Unknown. What up? Yo, appreciate the follow. Welcome in. That's good. This one gonna hit hard for people going through breakups 100%. There's no way that it doesn't, because that's basically what it is. Like, I'm lost without you. That's the sentiment of the song. Or I'm lost in general in this world, and you not being there isn't helping.
I'm my own enemy. I reject the fact that I'm worse since you past that, and you stole all my energy. Even though my heart's black, I can't let you have that. You've been loving me the wrong way, never telling me you love me. Listening to what your friends say, I should have left you in the first place.
Where do I go from here? Who do I know here? I want it all again.
I feel like this is a good switch up of a song too.
Percocet crawl in my skin.
Everything is great without you. There's nothing to save if I'm here without you. I picked up the phone and I'm finna dial you. You said you're alone, but I really doubt you.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good switch of pace too, because I feel like that's one of the first songs that we've had that's sad about a breakup. You know? Like, a lot of it is just, I'm a fucking sad boy. I'm lost in the world by myself. I don't know who I am type shit. But this one was like, it's still a sad song, but it's a different sad subject. Like this one, we're talking about a breakup. A song like that is going to hit more people. Not everybody's a rich fucking sad motherfucker that's on Xans all the time. That's very not the normal world. That's very much a celebrity thing, but everybody can relate to going through a breakup. 1 to 10 on that track, I think we got to go 7.5 again. It would have been an 8 if Jid had a little more to do with it. If they would have brought Jid in on the last hook, something. Last track on the album, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, the surprise Jid feature really did catch me off guard. Let's see what we got. Wrap this up. Last of Us ass fucking instrumental.
Leave me out to dry and rot. Obviously, I cry a lot. Want me to be what I am not. Stuck in my head, I try a lot.
I can't quiet my thoughts, don't let them out this Pandora's box. I ruined my wedding, now I wish I had a rope so I could still tie the knot. Leave my body cold as the north.
Bro, I ruined my wedding, but I wish that I still had a rope so I could tie the knot. Instead of like tying the knot fucking relationship wise, like tying the knot, hanging yourself type shit. That's a bar. Sad ass bar.
I'm out this Pandora's box. I ruined my wedding, now I wish I had a rope so I could still tie the knot. Leave my body cold as the north. Hanging from the ceiling fan, spinning in circles. Die young, leave a beautiful corpse. I know that it's selfish,
shout out
but it ain't
Jay-Z.
to hurt you. I needed some peace from the war in my head. I've been fighting for 20 years. Way too much PTSD to smile about anything, even if I have veneers. Only therapy that's working is when I'm on this microphone with my engineer. These songs are the only way that I can communicate with you when I'm no longer here. And fear of loneliness is solely responsible.
These songs are the only way that I can communicate with you when I'm no longer here is so crazy. That's a nice bar.
Communicate with you when I'm no longer here. And fear of loneliness is solely responsible for why I ran everyone away. Searching for paradise when I was already in it is why I got took away. All I ask is if I make it to heaven from this life, I don't have to press replay. All I'm asking you is after a life of sin, and if it's ever too late to pray.
God damn. I just want to know if I don't have to hit replay when I'm up there in heaven. Bars.
It was after a life of sin, and if it's ever too late to pray.
Leave me out to dry and rot. Obviously, I cry a lot. Want me to be what I am not. Stuck in my head, I try a lot.
Nice, bro. It's a perfect way to end the album with like just this melodic singing, letting the emotions develop and breathe for a second. All right, that's our album, ladies and gentlemen. In and fucking out, the way an album should be of this caliber. How do we feel about it? Perfect length album for what it is. Anything like 15, 16 songs of this, I would have grown easily fucking tired of it. Not even gonna want that length of an album from these two artists. It would have been way too much. How many songs can you really write talking about how sad you are before they start to get fucking repetitive? So 10 is like the perfect length. We didn't get too much MGK. We didn't get too much Trippie. We had one feature on the album, and it was Jid out of all fucking people. It was Jid out of all people. Crazy. Yeah, bangers. The second half of the album was definitely, not even the second half, maybe like starting on track 4. Yeah, it was starting on Suddenly Forward. Every song was a banger, like I would listen to multiple times. Lost Boys, Beauty, Time Travel Struggles. Nice. They definitely fit the vibe of the album. But I don't know how many times I would have re-listened to those. Suddenly Down, multiple re-listens. Hotel Diablo was better. Hotel Diablo was better, but it was also a fully fleshed out conceptual album and extremely raw and emotional and angry. So there was a lot more emotion there. There's a lot of emotion here, but it's the same kind of emotion. Hotel Diablo was definitely, there was a lot going on in his life at that point, especially after the whole Eminem thing. And then Binge just fucking flopped. So there was a lot to be angry about at that time. I can't compare and stack this album up against Hotel Diablo because it's kind of just an EP. But yeah, as an album for that, I'll probably give that like a 7.5. 7.5, 7, only because the replay value isn't going to be as high as it is for some of y'all. I'm not a diehard MGK fan, so I come from a very neutral standpoint, and I came from like a negative standpoint on Trippie, and that kind of flipped it on its head right now, because pretty much every Trippie part in here was gas. Even the one where I said I wish he wasn't on the track, that didn't mean that it wasn't good. It just means that MGK, I think, would have fit better for the entire song. 7.5, I would say. Fantano, probably 2, 3 at the very highest.